Welcome to the introduction of the NetVU System Administrator Certification webinar series. The System Administrator certification is the second of 3 certification projects for the core AMS 360 product. The first certification, the Account Manager certification, deals with the in-depth knowledge of AMS 360 from the perspective of an account manager. This second certification deals with the in-depth knowledge of AMS 360 from the perspective of the agency system administrator. The certification process for the system administrator will follow the same process as all 3 certification projects. There are a series of prerequisite webinars available. The prerequisites help establish a baseline of knowledge so that we can establish a level point from which the in-depth classes begin and move forward. There are 8 prerequisite certification webinars available for the System Administrator certification. Candidates for certification take 5 of the 8 prerequisite webinars and successfully pass the short quizzes after the webinars. Those passing the 5 prerequisite webinars will then have 2 options for the certification. Once the prerequisite webinars are completed, the candidate will receive a study guide and the certification manual. The study guide highlights the subject matter that is addressed on the certification exam. The candidate can begin reviewing the documentation, making a checklist of the subject matter that they are familiar with and those that they may require some classroom assistance. The first option for certification is available through your registration and attendance at the NetVU National Conference. The Account Manager and the Admin certification will be available at the conference. Classes presented at the conference will clearly mark if they are addressing the certification. The second option for certification is to select for an additional price to participate in an immersion class in Dallas for 3 days of in-depth classes that cover the certification and then are followed by a certification exam. Regardless of which manner of study you choose, there is a timed certification exam. Those electing to take the certification at conference will have 2 options. The first test will be available on Sunday morning, so you should adjust your travel schedule accordingly. The second test then is the week following the conference. Those that successfully achieve the certification then have other opportunities that open up and are available for them. The first is access to a private certification board on NCOM. This is for successful certification holders. It also will give you access to any admin documentation that becomes available as well as best practice guides. The second is a recognition from Vertafore for holding the certification in the lines of support cases. Because of your in-depth knowledge of AMS 360 at a core level, your support course cases will be viewed in a different manner. We hope that you will follow on with the System Administrator certification. We thank you for your interest and welcome aboard.